Hey everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to send image as an input and ask questions by using OpenAI API in nodejs JavaScript. So here I'm already having a simple JavaScript code that connects with OpenAI API, and I'm also given an input prompt, and this is the response that I get. If you want to watch the entire brief tutorial how I did this, you can just click on the card that is appearing on top. So now let's get started with the image input code. So for this, we already having the boilerplate code in the official documentation. So just Google OpenAI API and we'll be having this overview OpenAI API. Click this and by default we'll be taken into the documentation. So here just select quick start, and if you scroll down we'll be having analyze images and files. So here just change the code to JavaScript, and here the first one is going to be with image URL. So we can just copy this code and I will go here and paste it here. I don't want to miss the API key, so I'll just paste it here, and here I can simply remove this stuff. So this is quite similar to the previous code that we have, only difference being here we are passing two JSON in our content. One is for the text that we are asking for that image, and another one is going to be the image URL. So here we are specifying the text as input text. This is going to be the question that we are asking to that image, and this is the input image, and we are sending the URL over here. So let me just go and give a URL. So I'll just copy this, a picture of Paris. So I will just replace this and I will just ask a question: what is the name of the river? Alright, this is going to be the stuff, and we are just consoling the response, not output text. That's it, and I'll go with the model GPT 4.1 and just run this. We have got the response over here. The river in the image is Seine River, which flows through the city of Paris. And apart from image URL, we can even send a file URL. This is a link of a PDF, and we can even directly upload a file. So to get more information about this, to the left we are having images and vision. Click it, and here we are having an option to create images or edit images. I've already done a tutorial on that. If you want that, you can just click on the card on top. We are more interested in process input images, so we can just click it, and here we'll be taken to analyze images. Here we are having passing the URL, the same thing that we did earlier, and apart from that we are having passing a base64 encoded image. So by this way we will be directly passing the image from our file system itself rather than having it as an URL. And another one is going to be through the files API. You can even check this through. So now let's also see this method by using base64 encoded. And apart from that we are having some image requirements. It supports these image formats. There is some size limits and other requirements also, and you can even like go through the limitations and the cost, how much for each image. Okay, so you can just go around. That's like advanced level. So now let's just copy this code, and I will just go here, and same thing, I won't be taking away the API key but paste it over here, and we need the FS, so I will just put it at the top and remove this stuff. So also I will make sure that I'm having my image in the file system. So I'm having this image cars.png, so AI image, and here we need to do some changes. First is the image path. Since I'm having the image in the same folder as my JavaScript file, I will directly specify the file name alone. So it's going to be cars, and the format is going to be PNG, so I will just change it over here. And next we are just converting it into base64 format. Everything is fine. And next we are having the prompt. Let me just go and ask how many cars are there, and here we need to specify the MIME type, so I'll just have it as PNG, and that's it. Exactly the similar code. We are having content, we are having the type, prompt, and rather than having the URL, here we are specifying the path of the image. That's the only major difference between the previous code and this code. So I'm saving it, and let's see what it gives for this. So I'm getting an error, OpenAI is not defined. This is because I'm having the variable name as client, and here it is OpenAI. So I will just copy this and replace it. Now it's fine, and let me just run it. and we have got the response in the image. There is one large truck with multiple smaller call like structures integrated into its design. So it has given us the response, yes, there is a truck and multiple small structures integrated into it. So that's perfect. And we can even send multiple images. So as you can see, you can provide multiple images as an input in a single request by including multiple images in the content array. So here this is that content array. So I guess you need to have this exact same JSON again with a different image path or URL. And in case if you want to use this from a REST API endpoint, you can just copy the entire code and ask ChatGPT to create a endpoint. You can use Express for that and create a REST endpoint, and from the Postman or from the front end you can just pass the image as an input and access it using the backend code and then feed it into our content and the prompt. So that's the video, guys. Do check the playlist of my channel. There are a lot of videos in programming and AI tools. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.